Tell us about how you started at this company and what you know about the vision behind what S.E.L.F is.
Okay. S.E.L.F was founded in 1995, actually, by a Lake County Commissioner named Janet Clemens. And the vision was for the county to have a community action agency that would help families become self-sufficient, but that an agency really needed to be holistic in its approach and cover the entire county. And that was the vision of our founder. And then I was hired in April of '96 and was the first employee. My name is Jeffrey Diver, and it's Jeffreydiver, like a scuba diver, and I am Executive Director of S.E.L.F, which is the acronym for Supports to Encourage Low-Income Families. We have programs that will help folks to learn financial literacy, become homeowners, gain employment, gain better employment, help low-income entrepreneurs that have a viable business idea to launch a business. And we also help senior citizens and people with disabilities stay in their homes with our home repair program, which is certainly much more comfortable and less expensive than putting them into some kind of institutionalized care.
I became familiar with S.E.L.F when I went through treatment for my drug addiction. I was in a unhealthy marriage with a child. We both ended up on heroin. I ended up leaving that situation, going to get treatment, and in treatment, I found out about S.E.L.F and all the different programs that they offer. So I went through a couple different programs. I figured I'd take something like that since I'm a single mother now, just trying to, get ahead in life and trying to just further my education, maybe grab onto a career that might help me, support my family. So I ended up going through the Build Up Academy, and then they offered me the position as the year-round Vista for them.
I love talking with folks like Christina who share their story. And then when we do our home repair projects, I try to get out on site as much as I can and talk with the volunteers and also take some photographs. And if I can help, I do help. Typically I'm delivering refreshments more than anything. For an executive director of a nonprofit to be truly effective, he or she needs to get out, meet with clients, hear their stories firsthand. There are so many stories over 22 years that I could share. It's hard to pick out which one. The ones that touch me the most are those in which parents may have lost custody of their children, whether it's due to substance abuse or criminal background or other kinds of decisions or issues that the person may find themselves in, and then they are able to get those children back. And that's very rewarding to hear and uplifting, that people can get a second chance and they really can turn their lives around. They need that support though. And what happens is that we often will look at a low-income person and say, well, if they just got a better job. And my question is, well, how are they going to get to that better job if they don't have reliable transportation? What are they going to do with their children while they are, at work if they're preschoolers? How are they going to overcome the other barriers to keep getting and keeping a job? That's what we do here at S.E.L.F. Help folks get over those barriers so they can be successful.
Where I was 3 years ago and where I'm at now, now I feel like I can give back and just, give to the community and just be a productive member of society.
Yeah, we help people sometimes who have never gone inside a social service agency before, and they don't know what to expect. They don't have the knowledge that some clients who have been there for a while have. The number one way that folks hear about S.E.L.F. clients is word of mouth. And we've done surveys over the years and we thought, well, maybe it's this, maybe it's that, it's word of mouth. And we try to encourage folks that may be coming in for the Home Energy Assistance Program to think about our other programs that can help them so they don't have to come back for heat assistance next winter. But we try to get folks in as quickly as possible, because when we have that window available, when somebody says, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired and I really want some help, then we want to be there and be responsive to that request for help. S.E.L.F has an application. We have a process on our website of getting volunteers signed up to help us, and we have about 1,400 volunteers that help us primarily with our home repair project. project.
If you and your nonprofit organization were to win the $1,000 through Magnified Giving, where would that money go to?
I have thought about that, and what I think really the greatest need we have is for home repair supplies. So that $1,000 would help between 2 and 3 homeowners with needed repairs that would keep them in the home. So you would have, and this grant would have a direct impact on between 2 and 3 homeowners. My favorite part of working at S.E.L.F. is to hear about the success stories and the impact that we're having on clients' lives. I really need to hear those stories. So I ask the staff to tell me those stories. We have a client that comes to each of our board of directors meetings and shares his or her success with the board of directors because they're in a similar position as I am. You know, they don't directly serve the clients and they want to know what kind of impact. Beyond the numbers. We can look at the numbers, but we want to hear what the story is behind the numbers.